guys, oh my god, I get to say it. Welcome back to my channel. It's my second episode, so I'm very excited about doing this. It's feeling like a wig kind of day. I woke up and didn't want to do my hair because bangs are hard. So first of all, I want to say thank you guys so much for the response to my first video, the Jeffree Star Bloodlust video. You guys are so sweet and you made me feel so good. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. That was insane. And I want to thank The Secret World of Alba for sending so many people here. She is awesome. And if you know me and you don't know her, please go follow her too. I'll link her YouTube channel in the description below. But Alba, thank you so much. I'm super appreciative. And for today's episode, I wanted to do something very childish. So I went on Colourpop and I got the Sailor Moon palette. So anyway, if you're wondering what's on my fingernails, it's finger paints. And of course, I'm not sponsored by anybody or anything. I got all this stuff with my own money. So yeah, so I got the Sailor Moon palette. I also ordered 2 of the lip glosses, but for some reason it didn't process that order until today. So either I'll make a very short review on that or not. So I'll go ahead and tell you guys the colors that are in the palette, which is Shining Moon, Twilight Flash, Silver Crystal, Moon Castle, Full Moon, Silver Millennium, Mare. Oh goodness, that is a word I can't say. Not because it's naughty, I just, phonics. Luna, yay! Justice, Tuxedo Rose, Love, and Miracle Romance. And I think this is super cute if you turn it. She goes from smiling to screaming, smile, scream, smile, scream, smile, scream. I'm easily amused. So let's go ahead and swatch these guys. And then after I'm done swatching, I'm gonna do something, I would like to say that it's different, but since this is only my second episode, I guess it's new. But there is a girl that's on Twitter. Her name is Ashley the Pictorial Queen. And if you haven't seen her work, please go follow her. She is insanely talented. And what she does is she takes, you know, the palettes, the colors, and she builds a look off of it, and she does it step by step, and then she posts the pictorials on Twitter. And so she's done Conspiracy, she's done Bloodlust, she's done the Jaclyn Hill palette, and she just did the Sailor Moon palette. So what I'm gonna do is swatch these, and then I'm going to try to follow her tutorial, and let's see how much of a train wreck that is actually gonna be, because I told you guys in the first episode that I actually don't know how to do my eyes that well. So I usually get someone to do them for me, but I'm gonna try to follow her tutorial and see how that goes. Okay, so let's get swatching. So first of all, I will show you the palette. Those are the colors. I'm already immediately drawn to the Silver Crystal and Silver Millennium. So these 2 shades right here are already drawing my eye, and I do like this guy right here. So, okay, so the first one, and I did learn that I am better at swatching them on the back of my hand than I am on my arm, so we're just gonna do the back of my hand. I do have clean hands, so let's get swatching. So the first color that we have is Shining Moon, followed by Twilight Flash, Silver Crystal, and Moon Castle. And if you guys know anything about the show, I'm sure you identify with one of the Sailor Scouts. Mine was Sailor Mercury because she had dark hair and she liked to read. So she was my favorite one. I always thought Serena was kind of like a crybaby and kind of whiny, but my first cartoon crush was Tuxedo Mask. And I actually dated a guy when I was like, okay, I say dated, but I met him at church camp and he looked exactly like Tuxedo Mask. I'm going in with Shining Moon. That's really light, super light. Okay. Twilight Flash. Silver Crystal, which is one of the ones that I was really digging. And Moon Castle. And the thing about Colourpop is I love their products. Like I said, I'm not sponsored by them, but okay, so from top to bottom, I have that one. Let me get a finger free. This one is Shining Moon, and that's Twilight Flash, Silver Crystal, and Moon Castle. I'm gonna say right out the gate, I'm not, other than with Silver Crystal, I'm not really totally sold on it. Moon Castle's pretty good, but I mean, it's a little chalky, and even where I put my fingers in it, it had some fallout, so I don't know, here's the thing, I love Colourpop. One of my favorite palettes that I'm constantly dipping into is California Love, and it's a beautiful palette, and I built my own palette, which for what you get, it's a really reasonable price. I think it's $42, and you get something like 36 color. Is that right? I don't know. But, you know, I'm always impressed by Colourpop. This one's just not blowing me away. At least the top color story, that top line isn't like ringing my bells. So let's see if the second one can make up for it, because it looks like it's got a little bit more shimmer, and I do love shimmers. So let's play. So the ones in the second line are Full Moon, Silver Millennium, Mare, Word, Serenitatis, I'll let you guys figure that one out. And then Luna, which is, I loved Luna. Luna was my favorite cat. Well, it was one of two cats on the show, but whatever. The point is, Luna's really pretty. So I'm just gonna dip my fingers into Full Moon. Silver Millennium. Okay, see, that's where all their color went. And then the Mare color. It's really pretty. I can't pronounce it, but it's gorgeous. And then Luna. Okay, so the second swatches are much prettier. So we've got Full Moon, Silver Millennium, Mare, and Luna. And those colors are really, really pretty. I really like the Silver Millennium. That's really pretty. And I'm shocked by Mare. It's really a pretty color. So, okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands. When did I turn English? I'm gonna go wash my hands, excuse me. Also, you guys, I would have gotten this palette review much quicker, but remember when I said that I was dyeing my hands? I completely forgot color palette, and a lot of times red eyeshadow stains my skin a lot more than say any other color, which I understand is like a common thing. So I wasn't too worried about it, but purple has red in it. And I washed my face and went to bed. Didn't even look at myself in the mirror. There are just times you just don't want to look at yourself in the mirror, and that was one of those days. So when I woke up, I jumped into the shower, tried to make it to a kid's birthday party on Saturday, and I looked and they were still red. So it would have come a lot quicker, but I had to figure out how to get that extra red off my eyelids. I know that's like a thing. I'm not mad about it. It happens, you know, it's just a thing that happens. And so you just have to be more careful. And I was not smart. So, all right. So jumping back into the palette for the third line, we've got Justice, Tuxedo Rose, Love, and Miracle Romance. I am dying over these names. All right, so I'm going in with some Justice, Tuxedo Rose, Love, True Love, and Miracle Romance. Okay, so there we've got Justice, Tuxedo Rose, Love, and Miracle Romance. All right. Here are my final thoughts on the palette. I grew up with the show. It's great that we have the Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon palette now. I'm just not, with the swatches, I'm just not blown away by the palette. There's so many other things I think that they could have done with it. I like that there are some nudes and neutrals, but the pigmentation doesn't feel that strong, except for the final, like that looks pretty good. But I mean, all in all, I'm not just blown away by it, which I'm kind of disappointed because I do, like I said, I love Colourpop. And I like, if you can see, like this whole section, other than the Jawbreaker, the mini Jawbreaker and the Controversy, that's all Colourpop. And this is Colourpop. This is Colourpop. And this is the one that I built myself. So, I mean, I am a huge fan of the Colourpop brand. It's just I don't feel like this was a hit. I'd be really interested in seeing what Jeffree Star has to say, which I know he's coming out with the entire line, which I don't have the luxury of doing because, like I said, I buy this stuff myself. And maybe one day I'll get on the PR list. But for right now, I am stuck with what I can purchase and who I have to fight for to get to the product. Like I was saying, there's this girl on Twitter called Ashley the Pictorial Queen, and she basically will show you a photo of the palette, and then she will show you a step-by-step instructions on how to create that look. So I'm gonna follow her Sailor Moon one, and I have pulled out the 3 brushes. Now I got this at Ross, and it's Bebe, and I got it for, I think, $12. But for a beginner like me, it was great because it came with this, which was like what every brush is supposed to do. So I lost my light again. I will throw up a picture of what it's supposed to look like, and then we will see. We'll see how badly I can screw that up. So I have gotten 3 of the brushes, and that's the other thing. She posts, with every pictorial, she posts which brushes she uses. So I'm using the Bebe ones because they were a reasonable price at Ross. And so I think I got them for $12. So I'm using E4, E13, and E14. If you just so happen to have this collection and you're like, oh, LD, they look beautiful. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna be a train wreck because I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm learning, but I don't know how to do it yet. So we are going to start with what looks to be Moon Castle in the crease. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fallout. Yeah, I wish I could show you, but if I do that, it'll spill all over my computer, so that's not gonna be good. So we'll start with Moon Castle in the crease. I'll pack that in. I'm glad you guys are here for this. It's like watching a baby try to take its first steps. It's gonna be painful in the beginning, but totally work out in the end, right? Eee. Okay. So I think I've got enough of that. And then why is that eye so much easier? What? Okay. Okay, cool. So in the same crease, she does B, which is Tuxedo Rose. And I can already tell you, using the red is gonna stain my eyes again. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and I'm gonna be really confused as to why my eyes are red. Happens every time. So I'm just gonna brush this on. Okay, see this got a little bit more pigment in it. And I was told to hold my brush like down at the bottom because to have more control, you have to give up control. And I'm not good at giving up control, but this is where wearing the wig is a bad idea. Okay. And I've already got stuff up here. Great. Someone in the comments is gonna just come after me. I can feel it. Okay, so C is Miracle Romance. I'm gonna switch this up because I've got so many other colors. Like, somebody tell me if that's wrong, if I'm supposed to not switch it up and keep the same brushes as. So I'm gonna go to, so I'm now switching to EO3 to get in some Miracle Romance. Yeah, there's a significant amount of fallout on the pan. So it looks like Miracle Romance is just on the outsides here. And it doesn't look like she cuts a crease, because when she does a cut crease, usually she illustrates the cut crease. So I don't see that on here. There's some people right now that are screaming at me in the comments like, that's not how you do it. No, it is how I do it. I'm just probably doing it wrong. What did I say in my first video? You live and you learn. I'm actually about to start taking a cosmetology class, so I know how to do this, because I don't want to be one of those like people of the internet that just, you know, show up and pretend like they know everything, and they really don't. So, okay, so she's going in with a D, which is Luna, which is a really pretty color. Okay. It's a lot lighter. Well, I'm gonna bring this all the way over, because Luna is not really showing up on my eyes that well. And guys, I understand I'm supposed to blend the top part. I'll get there, hang on. Just you wait. Okay. All right, not terrible. Okay, and then she goes in with E in the center, which is the mare color. I've just given up on actually calling it by its full name. And so this is mare. So far I'm not impressed. Not with Ashley, she's great. I was not impressed by either my inability or its inability. Something here is failing. It might be both of us. Okay. Getting stuff in my eyelashes. Okay. And then she goes for F, which is for the inner corner, which is the silver crystal, which is really, that's like the prettiest color in my opinion. So I'm gonna switch up here, because I might not know makeup that well, but I know my eyes. See, that is a really pretty inner corner. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to smudge out some of the Moon Castle, because she does smudging, but it looks like she actually smudges with Miracle Romance, but I don't know if I can handle. Just checking in, how are you guys doing? Good? Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap this out, and I'm just gonna kind of blend, 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 blend. Yeah, when I got my eyes done at Morphe to get that like beautiful look that she did, it took like 45 minutes. I think I'm on like minute 9. So I'll get there one day. Just be patient with me. I promise I'll always get better. Okay, so I did the best I could. I'm just gonna throw a little bit of mascara on since I'm not doing lashes, but I love my lashes. Great, so I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison of what Ashley, the Pictorial Queen, produced and what I actually did, and I don't expect that I'm gonna be winning awards for what I've done here today, but at least you get an idea of what the palette kind of looks like and see if you like it. There are some colors that I like, but all in all, I mean, it's meh to me, and that makes me sad. And if you guys want to be entered into the Jeffree Star Bloodlust giveaway, please make sure to go to my first video, leave a comment, leave a like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will be picking out a winner on March the 2nd at 5 p.m. Pacific time, and I'll be announcing it on my Instagram on the 3rd, which is Tuesday. And my Instagram is going to be linked in the description below, but it is LDs_LA_adventures. Check me out. I've got a whole 3 pictures there, so be prepared to be blown away by content. And thank you guys so much for checking this video out. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for the kind words and support that you've given me thus far. I really appreciate it, and it makes me feel really good that I can do something like this, jump in super late in the game and still have support from fellow people in the beauty community. So thank you guys so much. Now go play.